Hey, in today's Flash Travel, leaves are changing color, the days are getting shorter, and most parts of October, well, things get a little spookier. That means it's time to pick out some great places to visit during the 10th month of the year. And we here at Flash Travel have put together some must-see places you don't want to miss out on. First up, how about a road trip through the Blue Ridge Parkway in North Carolina? It is 469 miles that goes from the Great Smoky Mountains National Park to the Shenandoah National Park in Virginia. Mid to late October is when autumn colors in the Blue Ridge region really pop. There are even 200 pull over so I can take a picture scenic overlooks along the way, and even some hiking trails to the beautiful Blue Ridge Parkway waterfalls. Here's some places that you want to make sure you stop along the way. Grandfather Mountain State Park, the Linville Gorge Wilderness and Lynn Cove Viaduct, along with Looking Glass Rock, Mount Mitchell, and Julian Price Memorial Park. All right, heading to our next destination is on the other side of the country, but is equally just as awesome. We're talking about California's Eastern Sierra Mountain Range. Now, this goes from Nevada state line in the north all the way to the Lone Pine in the south. It also includes famous sites like Mono Lake, Mammoth Lakes, Mount Whitney, and Yosemite. You can even take in a view or dip your toes in Mammoth Lakes with a hike around Convict Lake, or just set out on a nice bike trail. There's 16 miles of incredible views on the June Lake Loop, and when you stop at Bodie Ghost Town, it'll be kind of like going back in history when you discover a historic gold mining settlement in Mono County. All right, let's go further north to Mount Rainier National Park. It's in Washington State. Yes, you'll get the fall foliage, but you'll also get it in all of the shrubs, the succulents, and rolling valleys. There's a 107-mile driving tour, and it's called the Chinook Scenic Byway, and it bypasses Mount Rainier National Park and even Mount Baker. There's also the Snoqualmie National Forest with stunning landscapes that cascade mountains and all of what it has to offer. Washington is the place for hikers, so Flash Travel's suggestion is the Natchez Peak Loop. It's a 3-mile portion of the Pacific Crest Trail that allows you to meander through the landscape as you keep an eye on Mount Rainier, and it's staying right beside you. There's also the Skyline Trail. It's a 5.5-mile trail that will bring you face to face with the mountain and take you through the park's colorful autumn foliage, from the vibrant red of scarlet paintbrush to the burnt oranges of the elderberries. Are you looking for something completely different? How about heading south to Miami, Florida? No, there's not a whole lot of changing of the leaves, but there is a whole lot of changing of the scene. Of course, Miami is one of the most well-known cities in the United States and even in the world, but with an average temperature high of 83 in October, it's a great place to just get away from the cold. The best part about visiting in October is that you get to avoid all of the summer tourists. Miami also loves them a party, and one of the most popular festivals during October is the South Beach Seafood Festival. Now, this is considered one of the best food festivals in the United States. It runs from October 20th through the 23rd. Hugo, can we go down there for that? There's also the Water Lantern Festival that happens right in the beginning of the month, and that kicks off on the 2nd. It's perfect for families or even a romantic date. Finally, Flash Travel wouldn't be all about travel if we don't mention the greatest places in the world, and that includes New York City. NYC is easily one of the best U.S. cities to visit in October. Just take a walk through Central Park and enjoy all of the vibrant fall foliage that surrounds you. But you can also pick up some fresh pumpkins at the carved at the Queen's Fall Festival. Later on in the month, you've got to check out the village's annual Halloween parade. It's been around since 1973 and has 80,000 plus people dressed up in every kind of costume you can imagine. It's also the only parade that's held in the United States on Halloween night, and it's something that the whole family can enjoy. So where do you think is the best place to visit in October? Why not let us and the world know by commenting on our Facebook page? Just look for Flash Travel TV on Facebook and leave your comment. Or faster way is just go to flashtraveltv.com and it'll take you there directly.